What's up guys, Jake and James here. Today we're going over our top 5 favourite action movies of all time.
Now these films are ones we classify mainly as action movies. Obviously there's honourable mentions like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, but as these aren't primarily action films, these won't come in our list. And number 5.
Terminator 2. Obviously a fantastic movie. If you're a fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger, you have to, every Arnie fan puts this at their number 1 Arnie film, and it's a movie that changed Hollywood films forever. It's just groundbreaking in terms of visual effects, in terms of storyline. It surpassed the original Terminator by a mile, which is rare for a sequel. It's just a really special film, and we can't have this list without including this movie.
And it is timeless. It holds up in today's film.
100%. That's a big thing you need to think about when judging films, and is it timeless? And yes, it is.
Come with me if you want to live.
Now on to number 4. Jake's debatably favourite, but it's at number 4.
Yeah, this is one of my favourite films, so it's difficult for me to put it at number 4. But Undisputed, we're going to go Undisputed 2 and 3, not number 1. And obviously there's a new one out now, but Scott Adkins is, in my opinion, the number 1 martial arts actor on the planet, especially, non-Asian. You've obviously like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Bruce Lee, Tony Jaa, all those, but this film changed the way kicks and stunts and stuff were performed. And it was almost, a lot of people consider it the first MMA movie ever, so it has to be included. Incredible action, great action direction, and fantastic delivery. So this is definitely on our list.
I don't lose.
Number 3, James.
The Matrix.
You cannot have a list of action movies without including this film. This was the film that literally changed action. It almost combined Chinese, Asian martial arts, Hong Kong style fighting with Hollywood style filmmaking and put it into a movie.
Yeah, you never would have thought before this film that Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves would be in midair doing kung fu on each other. It's just, that's not something anyone would have thought could have happened.
Or Hugo Weaving.
Well, yeah, or Hugo Weaving.
But it goes to show, you really put the time and effort into training your actors. If the actors are willing to work hard, and Keanu Reeves has a reputation for being the hardest working physical actor on the planet, it goes to show what results you get. And The Matrix, number 1, is definitely one of the greatest action movies ever.
I know kung fu. Show me.
Now on to number 2, The Raid.
Yeah, we couldn't pick an individual film, so we're going The Raid 1 and 2. It's our list, you can't argue with us again. So, The Raid 1 and 2 is one of those films that sort of no one expected it would come out the way it did. It just sort of came out of nowhere as one of the most mind-blowing action movies of all time. Yeah, the director Gareth Evans, who is Welsh, just like us.
So he has a special place in our hearts.
Yeah, such an inspiration for Welsh filmmakers. The guy understands, especially the way you film action amazingly. I mean, wow, yeah, definitely inspired me. Crazy, crazy action. And the performance from the actors. I've heard some horror stories about how real they were during filming, but it looks, it was worth it. It definitely sells perfectly on camera.
Yeah, and he showed how CGI can never actually compete with professionally trained, nutcases in a way, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on to some honourable mentions. Obviously, we're only going for a top 5 list, so this was way too hard to narrow down. So these are a few of our favourites that we couldn't include in this list.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Okay, moving on to our favourite action movie of all time. I'm sure many of you have guessed it. It is Keanu Reeves' second entry in our list, proving again why he is the hardest working actor in Hollywood with the John Wick films. Once again, we couldn't narrow it down to just one film. They're both so amazing. If anything, I would kind of say number 2 surpassed number 1, but you can't have number 2 without number 1, so we're just putting it as John Wick. It's a simple but effective story. Some of the most insane gun fu there's ever been on camera. Keanu Reeves' just natural badassery, and the stunt performers from 8711 are just second to none. They're the best in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah, when you have guys who used to be actual stunt coordinators directing the film, you know all the action is going to be spot on because they really do understand it.
I'll kill them all.
Of course you will.
What do you think about our list? Do you agree? What would be your top 5 favourite action movies of all time? Could you even narrow it down into a top 5? That was the hardest part. I'm still questioning myself right now. So leave a comment telling us what your top 5 are, and we'll love to debate it with you.
Yep, and don't remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and also give us a like because that really helps out the channel too.
Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. We shall see you Tuesday.